Hey everyone, this is for anyone who's been making YouTube videos for a while. This video is for people who are where I was recently. Grew a channel around a specific genre and topic, and you've grown out of it. You found your answers, and you feel like you're just repeating yourself for the algorithm and serving the audience, but not you. You started the channel because you wanted to be part of it and it really meant something to you. So what you wanted to say really aligned with the people who are listening to you and commenting. Whereas right now, what I want to say from which position, and maybe even including some of the old topics, but in a way I want to talk about them now. And look, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm trying not to disappoint the old crowd. Like, I don't want to be disloyal, even though they don't care. I mean, even you guys that subscribe to me, you've got your own lives. It's not like you're my actual sibling, although I really do appreciate you guys that come on and that I have an audience and I'm not just uploading my videos to a furnace and they just get torched and no one looks at them. So I do appreciate it. But this is for anyone like me who wants to reignite the passion they once had, not to go backwards, but like me, you recognize the reason you felt passionate was because you wanted to say something that was important to you now. And you really want to, but you keep stopping yourself because you're not allowed. Your audience won't like it. YouTube won't like it. Everyone wants you to be pumping out Campbell soup cans on your factory conveyor belt like you always had been. Once I was really passionate about pumping out the same Campbell soup can out of my factory on that conveyor belt. And now I just don't want to produce Campbell soup cans anymore. You come to this as a creative or an artistically inclined person where, do I forget why I was driven to make content and why people noticed me in the first place and felt and heard the energy with which I discuss these things? Or do I keep going back to the starting line and faking my way to have buddies at the starting line? You know, you're going to have fewer and fewer people towards the middle of your journey or the end of it or wherever you are. The starting line is where most people are and where you feel like you don't feel as lonely at the starting line. But once you leave your own starting line, you're not going to have many people around you. But that's the thing. Do you want to lose strangers or do you want to lose yourself and what you believe in? And once you move on, like it or not, the thing that lights the fire under your ass is not the thing that used to when people discovered your channel and saw some of those old videos. Now, I can imagine what it's like for actors where they really get known for a certain role and they don't want to be typecast and everyone says, what's wrong with you? We didn't like the movie you did after that. But you've got to kind of stay true to what makes you wake up in the morning, look forward to the day and continue the passion that people noticed you for, not because of them, but because they just validated that you were doing things the right way. Look at the first Matrix. And then look afterwards when they get a bunch of Hollywood money and they kind of just, they're kind of diluted. No matter how authentic you want to stay, that the fight has always been for artists and creative people to negate the rewards that you rightly deserve from having the courage to be as genuine and authentic as you were when people noticed you. Maybe this will help some of you that are at this crossroad. You know what you should do. You know, if you were your own best friend, what you would be encouraging you to do and saying, don't care about what they think. You've got to care about yourself first and you've got to make the things that you want to make. You can't turn up to a job just for the paycheck to feel safe. You know, remember, you feel most alive when you've got the courage to find the things that are important to you, to risk doing them above the discomfort of You know, what your mother and father might think, what your audience might think, what your girlfriend or husband or wife might think. If it's going to force you to live in the closet, yeah, don't do it. I've often said on this channel that everything in life is a relationship, not just people, but your hobbies and things you habitually turn up to, not realizing that they might just be comfort food now and they don't really excite you, but you're always going back there because it's comfortable, and you're hoping you're one day doing it for the millionth time after it's become boring will magically reignite the passion of yesterday, and it probably won't. And I'm kind of reminded that if you listen to the algorithm and other people shaming you about, like, why are you changing direction? Why are you changing? Why don't you do the same old stuff? That's what we know you for. It's like you can't communicate with your audience or your partner or your parents or your friends. You want to change. You want to talk about something else. You want to do something else with your life. And they keep shaming you and telling you, no, don't be stupid. Don't be silly. We don't understand this. This is not the friend we know. This is not the partner we love. But you know you're just going to be a cardboard cutout if you just do it for them. It's like staying in a relationship and you can't talk. They're not listening. There's no communication. And you just stay, hoping it'll change. You turn up every week producing the same content, faking the same relationship with your partner. And you cross your fingers and you think, well, maybe one day the lottery will come in and I'll win and miraculously everything will change for no good reason, but just magically it will. And you know it won't. And it's depressing. You feel like you know what you should do. You know what you should say, but you just don't. You're being held to ransom by things that make you cringe, and you're not proud of yourself like you once were when you had the courage to say what you wanted to say and make the videos you wanted to make. And now, people, social media, everything has you hostage because they're your social group now. And those crabs will pull you back in the bucket if you try and climb out. So what's the solution? In case you haven't noticed the last few videos, the last year slowly, but not knowing how, but now the last couple of times, I figured, fuck it, life is short. I don't have another 6 months, a couple of years, or however long I've got on this planet to just waste time making the videos people want me to make, saying yes and no in the way family, friends, and everyone want you to say it, while you only say it in your head or in your diary. And it's not real. It's not here out in life, on camera, in front of people. They don't see you and hear you the way you really are. And so you can be completely free. That's the thing. I'm tired of not being as free as I was when I started my channel. I want to keep being free by being honest. And if people don't like it, there's nothing you can do about it, because it's not like you're doing anything against them. You're doing things for you. I want to make the videos for me. I'm not making them against you. I'm not betraying you or your group or whatever concept you think I belong into. I'm just trying to enjoy my life. Hope you got something out of this. Let me know your comments in the comment section. I'll catch you later. Bye.